Thank you, because I might need to jump back onto Zoom.
Yeah.
Okay. Fixing this light. Yeah. Maya, hello. How are you? Hi, hi, everyone. Hello, Jocelyn. How are you? Thank you, OG. See you. Oh, they probably do. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Thank you guys for coming in. Just drop your initials as well, guys, so I can see you. Great. I can see you guys coming in. So now everybody's coming in. So was it an issue with the Zoom? Yes, I'm having class.
Yeah, I think it might have been an issue with Zoom.
Okay, so we'll just do YouTube for today. We'll do an hour. We'll do YouTube for today, and I'll mark everyone in that I see on here. Okay. Okay, cool. So you know what? I'm not gonna use the college. I'm gonna try to fix it when I go in tomorrow, so that we don't have this issue again. Because it's a waste of time. We wasted so much time. Normally I was on here. I don't know why I didn't just like start on here and then try to fix it as I normally do. Yeah. If it's the Zoom issue that you weren't on, please say yes. Thank you. Remember to thumbs it up, guys. Remember to thumbs it up, because that's why I've not been using this, because all of you will come on here and I'll be talking to you and none of you will thumbs it up. Can you please ensure you give this a thumbs up? Yes, please thumbs it up so I can see what's going on. I can actually, please thumbs up. Yes, Scott, just leave the Zoom on for now because we probably need to jump on there if anything. Hi, Tris. Thank you so much. Thumbs it up for me, guys. Remember to thumbs it up, guys. Remember to thumbs up. Thank you. I need that. Thank you, sis. Okay. See you, BB. See you, SN. See you, D. Come on, guys. Come through. So that's less than the entire 20. I need all 20 on here because it's easier to get on here. You shouldn't be having an issue. And in the meantime, I want for you guys to go to do research if you have another device. Find out what give me 3 different types of hidden, thank you, 3 different types of hidden disabilities. Yes? So go ahead and research that for me. Find out 3 different types of hidden disability and drop it in. Just write the hidden disability that you find, drop 3 of them in the comment section so I know that you have, thank you, that you know what I'm talking about. Yes? So 3 different types of hidden disabilities. I didn't say disabilities, I said hidden disabilities. Okay? Three different types of hidden disabilities. So I need to have more people on here. I'm waiting for the rest. Everybody else should be coming on now because this should be easy. ADHD, that's a good one. ADHD, okay, good. You have autism, you have chronic pain, yes, and depression. Thank you. Depression, yes, that's a very good one. Nearly everyone has that one. Epilepsy, okay, that's epilepsy, yeah. Um, it's It's hidden, yes, unless the person actually has the fit. Because with epilepsy, I think it comes with a fit. Diabetes, okay. Are those okay? So we're gonna focus on one main one today, and then we will see if we can research the rest, and we'll discuss the rest on the next chat. Yes. The main hidden disability I want to focus on today is depression. Yes? Yeah. So we're going to focus on depression, and it is a hidden disability. And sometimes with hidden disability, with depression, a lot of people don't actually understand. They don't understand some of the how you can spot that you have depression. You can't spot it sometimes, yeah? And sometimes people don't understand and they don't know what they're going through. And sometimes other people don't make it easier for them because they can't see it. They can't physically see that the person is depressed. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. I can see them all coming through. So I have depression, schizophrenia, yeah, friends, yeah. Schizophrenia, I can't pronounce that today for some strange reason. Autism, diabetes. So you have all of those. So why I wanted to discuss this with you guys today is that a lot of the times we are very impatient when we're in class. We're very impatient when we're at work, and work with our work colleagues, and we're very impatient with our class um, or peers as well, because we can't see the disability that, yes, that's a good one, official gaming. You can't see that the person has a disability because the person looks normal on the outside, but you can't understand certain things. Hello, Sharon. You can't understand certain things or certain actions that the person is displaying, and you don't know that they're actually struggling with a disability. Yes, and these are some of the things. These are some of the symptoms that are displayed. One of the things I note that, like, for example, with impatience, especially if someone cannot control the way they speak, if someone if someone cannot control their actions in terms of putting their hands up or in terms of concentrating, sometimes concentration is a lot difficult for some people with maybe ADHD, or if they have a mental hidden disability that no one can see. So we need to be very patient, um, or we need to try to be patient with everyone around us. Yes, not just at work or in class, but we need to be very patient. We need to, and we need to be careful of what you say. And because we're discussing depression today, yes, a lot of us, we do go through depression. Yes. And with depression, you can't see that the person is actually depressed. Can you drop in the comments some of the signs that a person is actually depressed? Just drop in the comments some of the signs that you think you can display as a person who is depressed, or some of the signs that you might see in a person's action to state that they're depressed. Drop um some of your answers in the comments for me. What are some of the signs? Miss Frozen for anyone else. What do you mean by frozen? Yes, words, especially words. Words can be very, very harmful for a person who is actually going through depression. Give me a minute. Sadness. That's a very good one, SN. Sadness. Sometimes the person might look sad. It's not because they're sad because of something, like maybe well, depression can be caused by a lot of things. Like maybe they're going through personal difficulties, maybe they've lost a loved one, maybe they just suffer irritability. Yes, yeah, that's a good one. Official gaming. Yes, sometimes you get quite irritable. Yeah. And depression can come in many forms. Grumpy. Yes, daughter, I see you. Sometimes the person can be very grumpy. So sometimes you think you might see depression in someone, but sometimes they can be overly happy in what they say or do, but they're still depressed. So some things you can spot, some things you can't spot because they're very depressed. Yeah. Um, you have anxiety, you can get anxiety as well, sadness. Yeah. You can get very anxious if you're depressed as well. Yes. Um, Sadness is one of them. And another one is that it like demotivation. You're not motivated to get up out of bed. You're not motivated to you're not motivated to do anything. You just want to lie in bed and you just want anger. Actually, yes, some people get very angry because um they can't actually handle Sometimes that's why we're saying words. Yes, we need to be careful with our words. A positive lifestyle said we need to be careful with our words. Yes, because when the person worried, yes, sometimes they get very worried, Sharon. Yeah, because sometimes the person that is depressed, some of the emotions that they're displaying is not because they're feeling that particular emotion. It's as a traumatized, yes. It is as a result of the depression that they're actually going through. Yes. So we need to be very careful with the words that we say. So, like, for example, if you're bullying someone, the person can become very depressed. That's why we have a no tolerance in terms of bullying, whether it is online cyberbullying, whether it's physical bullying, whether it's emotional bullying, because we don't know what could happen, what that person could do as a result of them being depressed. Loneliness, that's a good one. As a result of them being depressed. So you need to be very careful of the words that you say. Sometimes, if you're assessing your peers' work, don't just say, "Oh, my massive, this is rubbish." Don't use words like those. You might want to say, "Okay, maybe this area needs developing." What is agony? Agony, Dada. What do you mean by agony? So sometimes you just need to ensure that you use good words, and it does not take anything out of you. It does not take anything out of you to be nice to someone. Yeah. And depression is one of the pain. What? Yeah, yeah. Sometimes you have different types of pains that you might feel as a result of depression. And sometimes you'll have a headache for no reason. Yeah. And the thing is with depression and sometimes you can be stressed as a result of depression. And once you start having all those thinking, it actually can cause physical illness. Yes, because your mental actually works with your entire body. So yes, official gaming, it can cause some sort of pain as well. Some ways I can say that you can deal with depression, yeah, because now that we've spoke low, yes, hygiene as well, because you're not motivated to want to get up. You're not motivated to want to go wash yourself. You're not motivated to clean your house. Yeah, you're depressed. You just don't want to do anything at all. Yes, so low hygiene, yes, poor hygiene, as we say, could be as a result of depression. So sometimes you might smell someone and you don't know what that person is going through. You don't know what that person is going through. So you just need to be careful of what you say and some of the things that you do. Yes. And I tell you what, as well, sometimes when you're in class, the things that you say to someone can actually cause depression. And if that person suffers from depression, it can even worsen that depression. Yeah. So I just say words, they say sticks and stones can break my bones, but words won't hurt me. That's a lie. That's a lie. That's a lie. Words can hurt severely, severely. Being called names, being given negative feedback on something. Yes, that's why if even when you're giving a negative feedback, you need to ensure that you choose your words carefully. You need to ensure that you choose your words carefully. Yes. So a lot of these. So sometimes I know we don't think before we say things. We just say to anyone, but we need to be. Sorry about that, guys. My doorbell was just going really crazy. Yeah, so we just need to be careful because words can actually hurt. It can hurt the person to to the extent where they might think that, oh, it's not worth living. Aggression, yes, and low self-esteem. Low self-esteem, yes. So that's one of the biggest things I can see as well, that you can actually spot that low self-esteem. You can spot that because by the words that the person used, like I'm not good enough, I can't do this, I shouldn't do this. Yeah, compulsive behavior pattern, yes, that's one good one as well. Hi. Hi, SM. I see you. Yeah, so please like up the stream, guys. When you come in, click the like button for me. Okay, click the like button. So with depression, you have to be careful. So now that we've discussed all of the some of the symptoms that actually you that are caused by depression, put in the comment section some of the things that you can actually do to help yourself feel better or feel a bit better or feel motivated. Just drop in the comments some of the things that you think that we can do to get over depression or to even help someone with depression. What are some of the things that we can do? Guys, I only have 13 likes on here and I had up to 17% in the chat. Please, guys, can you click the like button when you come in? Okay, so middling with positive. Okay, are you saying talk with other people? Talk. Okay, these are some good answers. So, official gaming say talk to supportive friends. That's a very good way to help you through your depression or to help you get over. Talk to some friends that you can trust. Yes? And the other one is talk with other people about how you feel. Yes, talk with other people about how you feel. This is very good. You need to talk. Talking actually help you. Sometimes, I tell you what, even with me, sometimes I get stressed about something or I get quite anxious. And talking does help you to get over it. So even if you can't find a friend, find someone who a neutral party, because sometimes you don't want your family and friends to know what you're going through. So it's best to find someone who you can talk to. Yes, and it's good to have positive people around you, DB, but sometimes when you're depressed, you positive people can make you feel even more depressed. Yeah. So one of the main ways is to actually talk it through with someone you can trust with what you're saying and how you're feeling. Yes. How to spot difference between a person that really has low esteem and someone who wants to boost their ego by hearing compliments. That's a very good, that's a very good question. But what I say is sometimes people have big egos, and that's why it is a hidden disability. Because sometimes even people who you think um need to boost their need confidence, they need compliments, it's because they're depressed. Sometimes you might just think that, oh, that guy is just acting up because he wants to get he wants you to praise him. He wants to get all the praises. So yeah, you're big up. He wants a big up. But guess what? Sometimes that person might be going through depression. You never know. No matter how happy that person might seem, or no matter how they might be egotistical. Yes, because that's what you want to spot. You there's it's very difficult to spot the difference. Very difficult. Because unless you know this person, and even when you know people, you might not know that they're going through depression. Um, Exercising, yes. Physical exercise. That's a very good way to get over depression. It's an excellent way to get over depression. if if you have depression, it doesn't have to be anything full on. You could do simple stretches, you could do yoga, you could go for a walk for some fresh air. It just active, just try to be active. That will help you both mentally and physically. That will help you both mentally and physically. Yes. So sorry, guys. Yeah, so that will help you both mentally and physically, because I think, not think, I know for a fact, Miss, I am very big on physical workout. My channel is about health. It's mainly about health. I do other stuff on there, but my channel is mainly about physical health, physical and mental health. Physical health does help with mental health. Yes. So if you become more physical, oh, thank you, lifestyle. If you become more physical in terms of your body movements, in terms of going out there for a walk, going out there for your physical movement, then that will help you mentally. I tell you what, it's a testimony for me. I love to testify, yeah. I I for like sometimes when I feel really depressed because I have personal issues, my workout will help me, and especially it will help me sort out myself mentally. Yeah, so I have some really good points in the chat, some really excellent points in the chat. Awesome. So exercise, it doesn't have to be rigorous exercise. Yeah, you can do your walking, you can do stretches, you can do yoga. So any sort of physical exercise will help. Yeah. Um Oh, I want to say mingling with positive people. I know what you meant, but sometimes when you're depressed, when you mingle with people that are too positive, it kind of it makes you even depressed. It depends on the person because we all deal with depression. Um, Everybody is different, so we deal with different things on a different level, on a different scale. Yeah. So physical. And I was thinking of another one. No one said it in the chat yet. Awesome. The chat is going well. Yeah, try to be positive. Thank you, positive lifestyle. So, wellness. So, try to have positive thoughts. Positive thoughts will help you. And sometimes this might sound silly, but I believe in smiling because it tricks your body. Hello, thank you. Thank you, Donnery. I believe in smiling or laughing. It tricks your body into thinking that you're happy until until you feel that you can cope. So sometimes I'm not happy and I don't want to smile, but I smile anyways. Smiling actually tricks your body into feeling a bit better. Yes? Okay. If it's severe and you think you cannot handle it, MH, that's an excellent idea. You need to make an appointment with a therapist because they are medically trained and they will be able to give you tips on how to actually get over your depression because sometimes people are depressed to the extent where they cannot cope physically and mentally, and no matter how you try to get them out, it's just they just find it very difficult to pull themselves out of it. So if it reached to the extent, to a severe extent where you think you cannot cope, yes, you need to book an appointment with a therapist. Yes, that's a very good idea. Laughter is a tranquilizer with no side effects. I love that. I love that. I'm gonna steal that. Laughter is a tranquilizer with no side effect. So after, laughter is actually medication without any side effect. I love that. Is it chickadee? Is it chickadee? Am I pronouncing it correct? Yes, smiling works wonders. It works wonders. And sometimes you think you can't cope. You know what? I have this trick that I do. Thank you, Chickadee. I have this trick that I use. Like sometimes, if I mess up on something, if I feel like, oh, this is not going right, or if I feel like I'm having a bad day, I laugh. I laugh it out because if I don't, then I will feel depressed about it and then I might go into depression. So even this morning, nothing was going right. So I just, I just started laughing. Thank you so much. I just started laughing because laughter helps you to cope in numerous ways than one. Yeah. So we need to ensure that we practice laughing out loud. Yes, if you have to practice laughing out loud. And another thing that I do as well. These are all tricks that I use to cope, especially when I'm having a difficult day. What you put in your mind, especially when you're at a low point, can make you feel even lower. Yeah? Music, movies. I notice that when I watch certain movies, if I'm sad, I feel even more sad. Yes? If I listen to a sad music, then I feel even sadder. It feels like I can't pull myself out of it. So sometimes what you feed your mind, yeah, will actually, what you feed your mind will be displayed in your emotions and your actions. Yes, this is the reason why positive thoughts help. So if you have positive thoughts, you can't watch a sad movie because then that's going to give you conflicting emotions. You can't listen to a sad song because that's going to give you conflicting emotions. Yes? So what you feed your brain actually is displayed in your emotions. Yeah? So one trick that I use, so this is it's all things that I've tried to pull myself up when I feel stressed or if when I feel overworked and I feel like I cannot cope. Yeah. This these are some of the things that I do. Yes. I work out because physically it helps me mentally to cope with my day. And I listen to music that pumps me up. It helps me. It gives me it mentally when I'm singing it or when I'm dancing to it because I love to dance. Can't dance, but I love to dance. When I dance to this music, it helps me feel better. Yeah. So and then what I do if I'm watching a movie, sometimes I will say, okay, I can't handle that movie, but I can handle this movie. And that helps me mentally to cope. Yeah. So these are all coping mechanisms that you can use to get over depression because especially during this time of the year where thank you, Chickadee, this time of the year, and thank you for the heart, Tricia. We're in this time of the year, it's darker if you're where we are, yeah, if you're in like London or America or well, I said London, UK or America, like these countries were all leading up to winter time. Yes. Hello, Anne. So we're all leading up to winter time, and during the winter it gets colder, it gets darker, people go out less, yeah, and especially with the looming lockdown, yes, it's even worse, even though I think a lot of people are acting as if we're not having a lockdown. Yes. You can't dance. No, I can dance for your information. I can dance. Yes, anyways. Yeah, so with the lockdown, wait, it's not that kind of party, Joy. Um, but if anybody wants to do that with you, they will say yes or not, yes or no. With the lockdown, with the winter months, and on top of it, Christmas. So statistic has shown that over the years, during Christmas time, the holiday time, a lot of people they get lonely. And as a result, they get even more depressed. Yes. So you need to proactively go out there and help yourselves to not become depressed or to help yourself through your depression. Yeah, it's a hidden disability, so a lot of people won't know that you're struggling through it. So sometimes you might be able to confide in other people. And I tell you what, crying, a lot of people don't think of it, but crying does help for some people. Sometimes you do have to cry it through. And that helps you to release some sort of stress as well. Crying does help. If you feel like you need to cry, just go to a quiet place. I sing, I cry, I do everything. I'm like one person, I'll just try everything. As long as it helps me. But those are some of the main tips. So one, physical activity is number one for me. Yeah. So physical activity, you can do dancing, you can do workout. I do a lot of workout on my channel. So if you want to have a look at my channel for workout, that would be awesome. The other way you can deal with your depression is to talk to someone, talk to a friend that you can confide in. If you cannot find a friend, you need to actually try to find a neutral party if you can't trust your friends or your family members to listen and understand what you're going through. If it's severe, if it's too severe, you might want to talk to a therapist. Yes? So book an appointment. You can call the NHS as well. I think they will be able to help you if you're in the UK. The other thing that I'll say is try to meditate. So when you meditation and breathing, yes, controlled breathing, box breathing is a good way to help you get over as well, to help you through your depression. So that's a good way as well to get over your depression. The other thing, so that's so far I have four. And my fifth point is laugh it out. Feed yourself mentally with positive things. That's my final point. You want to feed yourself mentally with positive things. What you watch, what type of music you listen to, yes, what words you say. So positive thoughts, so positive words, I am good enough. I will do this. I can do this. I am beautiful. I am gorgeous. I can do everything. I set my mind to it if I work hard at it. Yes, I can and I will. And I won't listen to anything negative because I will, I will. Yeah, I can't sing either. Okay, and the what type of movies you can watch if you're in depression. Crying does help. Yes, DB. I know. It does help. Crying does help. Sometimes, like if I'm talking to a friend or anything and I'm consoling them, sometimes they don't want to cry, but sometimes you just have to cry to feel a bit better. Crying does not mean that you are weak. It does not mean that you're weak. Crying is just a way to actually release some sort of stress from your body, especially if you need to feel a bit better. So, crying does help. So, crying, I didn't put that in my fifth one because my fifth is mentally feed yourself with positive thoughts, yes, and what you watch and what you listen to, positives. So all positive things. I'm ending it on that. And I'm gonna add DB's statement on it. DB said that crying does help because I did say crying as well. It does help. Yes? Don't say, oh, don't that no one's watching. Do your best. I dance like no one's watching every single time. And I don't care if anyone's watching. I'm dancing. It's making me feel well. It's making me feel better. Thumbs up. Thank you, Positive Life. Thumbs up for me. Thumbs up for me. We're ending it now. We're closing it at 45 minutes. We're ending it now. Thumbs it up, guys. I see a lot of people come in and no one's thumbsing it up. Do a thumbs up for me. But please be good to yourselves. Be patient with yourselves. Sometimes we are so hard. Sometimes we stress ourselves even more than how others do. Bye, Trace. I'm ending it now. Thank you. Thank you so much for being here, sis. Yeah. So sometimes we need to be patient with ourselves, love ourselves. Yes, because you know what? We see you soon, darling. We only have ourselves to live with for the rest of our lives. We're the only one. Anybody you'll have them for a time, but you have to deal with you. Yeah. So you have to learn to love you, learn to love all of you, learn to love your faults, learn to love the thing that you love about you, the positive, the negatives, everything. Just love yourself and take care and be patient with yourself. And when dealing with your depression, if you cannot handle your depression, talk to someone about it. I'm going to end it now. Thank you, guys. Oh, guys, can you pop on to the Zoom now, please? Thank you. Remember, like, subscribe, and share. Some great tips there on how we can actually get through a depression. Thank you. Ta-ta for now. And remember, you're allowed to mess it up. Just don't give up.